Good morning, children. Welcome back to our chapter 9 Decimal Fractions. We continue with problem set 39. You've already learned or just have a look through that you had rupees, conversion of rupees and paise. Show it to you once more. Here, 1 rupee is equal to 100 paise. 5 rupees is 500 that you have to convert. 1 rupee is 100 paise, so 5 rupees will be how much? So cross multiply, you get 500 paise. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. So basic you have to remember that 1 meter is 100 centimeter. 1 rupee is 100 paise. Okay, 100 paise is 1 rupees. Like this you have to remember 10 centimeters 1 meter. So all these things you have to just remember. 10 millimeter is equal to 1 centimeter. Then it will be useful for us and it will be easy in conversion because this problem set 39 we have to convert them. See, first question, write how many rupees and how many paise. First one is given rupees, how much? That's right, 5 is in tens place, so 50. 8 is in units place, so 8, so 50 plus 8 is 58, so rupees 58.43 we say. After the decimal it is 1 tens place, 1 hundreds place, 1 thousands place. So it is a single, you have to say 43, not 43 because it is not in tens place, children. So 58.43, okay, 58.43, but in rupees, how will we say? Rupees 58.43 paise. Only in rupees this is, okay. Otherwise you will always say 43. Okay, second one, rupees 9.30. In decimal form we are reading, but when it is rupees we will say 9 rupees 30 paise. Hope that's clear, children. Third one, rupees 2 or 2 rupees 30 paise. Okay, what about the next one? Fourth one. Yes, fourth one also will be, children, rupees 2 30 paise. 2.3 means it is 3 is in the 1/10 place. So in case of rupees it becomes 30. So rupees 2 30 paise. 2.30 is also rupees 2 30 paise and 2.3 is also rupees 2 30 paise. Okay, let's solve it. So write how many rupees and how many paise. First one 58.3, so we'll write the answer. We have already understood 5 is in tens place, so it's 50, and 8 is in units place, so it is 8. So 50 plus 8, 58, so it is 58 rupees, okay, 58 rupees 43 paise. Why don't we say, children, it is 43 because it is paise, okay, 43 paise. Then the second one, rupees 9.30, so that will be rupees 9. You can write down first rupees or later rupees 9 30 paise. Rupees 9 and 30 paise. Okay. So here I have written rupees 9.30 is 9 rupees 30 paise. Here rupees 2.30. 2 is in which place? Ones place. So 2 ones are 2. So it is 2 rupees. And 30 is 30 paise, children. And the fourth one is, we were talking about that, rupees 2.3 is given. That means again 2 is in units place, so it will be rupees 2, okay, 2 rupees, and 3 is in 1/10 place, so it is 30 paise only, okay. Here it is 30 given, here it is 3. So if I put a 0 here also, there is no harm in that. So it is 30 paise because there is no 3 paise. Why there is no 3 paise? Because 100 paise makes 1 rupee. So from where we'll have 3 paise, correct? So 100 paise makes 1 rupees. You must be wondering, 100 paise and all, children, now we don't have 25 paise and all. It's long back, it's been eradicated. But still in maths we have got this 25 paise, okay. So write how many rupees in decimal form. We have to write in decimal form. It's very simple. 6 rupees 25 paise. So write how many rupees in decimal form. It's simple, children. 6 rupees 25 paise. So write 6 rupees, 6.25 paise. So understood? Rupees 6.25. So next one. 15 rupees 70 paise. 15 rupees, that means 15.70 paise will be in the decimal form, that is 1/10 place. 7 is in 1/10 place, 0 is in 100 place. So 70 comes after the decimal point, okay? And just put the symbol rupees. So rupees 15.70, that is 15 rupees 15.70 paise. Third one, 8 rupees 5 paise. So 8 rupees 5 paise, now you understood. So you can put the symbol first. Rupees 8. Then decimal and 5 paise 5. So either you can leave it as rupees 8.5, that is rupees 8 5 paise, or also you can write down rupees 8 paise, rupees 8.50 paise. You can put a 0 also, or you can just leave it as it is. Fourth one, 22 rupees 4 paise. Again the same thing. You just put the symbol first, rupees 22.4, or you can add a 0, 40 paise, 4 paise 40 paise, okay? 720 paise. How do we write this? 720 paise. Remember children, 100 paise gives us 1 rupee, okay? 100 paise gives us 1 rupee. Now they are telling 720 paise. That means in this there is 700 plus 20 paise. Correct? So 700 paise will make us how many rupee? 7 rupees. Correct? If 100 paise is making 1 rupee, then 700 paise should make 7 rupees. So it is rupees 7, put a point, and 20 paise plus 20. So 20 paise. So this is the fifth sum. Now once more revising before we go for meters and centimeters. See children, 1 meter 100 centimeter. So 8 meter means 800 centimeter. 0.3 meter means 30 centimeter. 0.3 meter, that means 0 meter and 3 centimeter. That is 3 means 30 centimeter. 0.40 meter is how much? 40 centimeter. 2.65 meter is 2 meter 65 centimeter. So keeping this in mind, we go on to solve the third question. Write how many meters and how many centimeters. So the first one is 58.75 meter. 58 units tens place. So 58 meter 75 centimeter. Simple. Second one, 9.30 meter. That means 9 meter 30 centimeter. So always remember, 1 meter gives 100 centimeter, or 100 centimeter gives us 1 meter. 0.30 meter will be how many? 0 meter. So that means no need to write that. We can only write down 30 centimeter. Okay children. Now 0.3 meter. 0.3 meter is also the same, 30 centimeter. Okay. Hope this 0.3, 2.3 is all clear for you. Okay. I'll just write and show it to you. So write how many meters and how many centimeters. 58.75 meter. That means children, 58 meter 75 centimeter. Okay. Second one, 9.30 meter. That means 9 meter 30 centimeter. Okay. 0.30 meter. That means 0 meter 30 centimeter. Okay. So 30 centimeter. Here 0.3 meter. Again the same thing. 0 meter. 3 means 30 centimeter. As I told you, 0.30 and 0.3. It's the same because the 0 here has no value. So 30 centimeter. 1.62 meter. That means 1 meter 62 centimeter. 91.4 meter. That means 91 meter 40 centimeter. Oh, these 6 sums are clear children. So 7th and 8th sum is for homework for you. 7th sum is 7.02 meter. 8th sum is 0.09 meter. Okay, so these 2 sums are for homework for you. Then we go for the next question. Write how many meters in decimal form, right? How many meters in decimal form? So see, now here what happened now? They have given in decimal form and we have written in meters and centimeters. Now they are giving us in meter and centimeter and we have to give them in decimal form. Simple. So see, 1 meter 50 centimeter, 1 meter. So write 1. 1 meter means it is before decimal point. So point, here you can write 50 meter. Okay. So 1.50 meter. Second one, 50 meter 40 centimeter. So write 50, put the point children, 40 meter. Okay. Then the next one, 50 meter 4 centimeter. This also 50.4 meter you can write children, or you can write 50.40 meter. Okay. The next one, 734 centimeter. 734 centimeter. So remember, 700 means 7 meter. So 7 meter 0.34 centimeter. Okay, I'll break that and show you. 734 means 700 is there in that plus 34. Okay, so 700 means it is 7 meter plus 34 centimeter children. Okay, hope this is clear for you. The last two sums are homework, 10 centimeter and 2 centimeter. Okay, this is homework for you. Hope you will understand how to do it, or else I will only solve. 10 centimeter. 10 centimeter means there is no meter here children. Okay, or if you want you could do like this. 1 meter is 100 centimeter. Here 10 centimeter. So write 10 centimeter below this and cross multiply. That means 10 into 1 upon 100. That means 10 divided by 100. So sorry, this 0. 10 divided by 100. So this 0 and this 0 cancels. So it is 1 upon 10. And 1 upon 10 we can write as 0.1 meter. Understood now how to write 1 upon 10? Point after one number. We have learned this, right? Here 2 centimeter. 2 centimeter, the same thing children. 1 meter, 100 centimeter. So 2 centimeter will be how much? 2 into 1 upon 100. So it is 2 upon 100. 2 upon 100 will be children. 2 you write down here and see how many zeros? 1, 2. So 1, we have to put a 0 here. Put the point. So 0.02. So 0.02 meter. Remember no, this? How did we do decimal fractions? Okay. Yeah. Now question number 5, write how many centimeters and how many millimeters. Okay, how many centimeters and how many millimeters we have to write down. Now remember, have a look at it. 10 millimeter gives us 1 centimeter children. So 1 millimeter will be equal to 0.1 centimeter. Okay, so we should only remember 10 millimeter is 1 centimeter or 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter. Okay. So write how many meters and how many millimeters. 6.9 centimeter. Okay. So what did we just now understand? It is 1 centimeter is 10 millimeter. Okay. 1 centimeter is 10 millimeter. So here it is 6.9 centimeter. That means 6 millimeter. And how many? So 6.9 centimeter children, that will be 6 centimeter 9 millimeter. Okay, 20.4 centimeter. So this will be 20 centimeter 4 millimeter. 0.8 centimeter. 0.8 centimeter will be how much children? 0.8. Here I just showed you this sum. So you can see 10 centimeter 0.1 millimeter. Okay. And here 2 centimeter 0.02 millimeter. Okay. So 0.8 centimeter will be how much? So 0.8 centimeters. You can see children, 0 is in 0 centimeter and 8 millimeter. Okay, 0 centimeter and 8 millimeter. So no need to write 0 centimeter. Directly you can write 8 millimeter. Okay, next is 0.5 centimeter. Same thing. That means 0 centimeter, 5 millimeter. So you can just write down 5 millimeter. Okay. Now the next question, write how many centimeters in decimal form. So we have to write how many centimeters in decimal form. The first one is 7 centimeter, 1 millimeter. So how do we write 7 centimeter, 1 millimeter? 7.1 centimeter. Got it? Second one, 16 millimeter. 16 millimeter. That means how much, children? 16 millimeter means? So 1 centimeter gives us 10 millimeter. Question mark 16 millimeter. Question mark centimeter will give us 16 millimeter. So simple cross multiply, children. 16 into 1. So that is 16 into 1 upon 10. Okay, 16 into 1 upon this 10 millimeter. 16 upon 10, how to write in decimal form? You know how to write down. You'll write 16 and see, it is 1 0. So 1.6. Point after one number. I'll show it in a more clear way. See, 16 millimeter. So, what are we supposed to do? Just write here 1 centimeter gives me 10 millimeter. Correct? And your 16 millimeter is given. So, 16 millimeter will come here. 10 centimeters place. Okay? So, cross multiply. You can do like this and show. This is question mark. Cross multiply 16 into 1. So 16 into 1 upon 10. Okay, 16 into 1 upon 10. So how do we write that answer? 16 into 1 upon 10. You write 16 and since 1 0 it is 1.6. So your answer should be 1.6 centimeter. Okay. The next one, 144 millimeter. 144 millimeter. Again this also you can do the same way. 1 centimeter gives us 10 millimeter. Therefore 144 millimeter. Question mark centimeter. So 144 into 1 upon 10. That means 144 upon 10. Correct, children? So answer we will have to write this way. Write 144 upon 10 it is. Upon 10 means point after one number. So 14.4 centimeter. 14.4 centimeter. Understood? Fourth one, 8 millimeter. So same thing, 8 millimeter. So 1 centimeter gives us 10 millimeter. So 8 millimeter will give how many centimeter? So 8 upon 10. 8 upon 10 means 0.8 centimeter. Okay? Simple, no, to understand? See, 8 millimeter. So 1 centimeter gives me 10 millimeter. Okay? 1 centimeter gives me 10 millimeter. So 8 millimeter will give me how many centimeter? Simple. Cross multiply 8 into 1 upon 10. So 8 into 1 upon 10 is equal to 8 upon 10, children. Okay. So 8 upon 10, how can I write down? I'll write here, then 1 0. So point. So 0.8. That's how we wrote down 0.8 centimeter. Hope this is clear. Now we will go on to learn, children, half, quarter, 3/4 and all those things. So writing half, quarter, 3/4 and 1 and a quarter in decimal form. First half. Half, you know, you get half marks, right? So half is usually written as 1 upon 2. Quarter, 1 upon 4. You must have got these marks, no, in your English or geography. Okay, like these subjects. So half is usually written as 1 upon 2. Quarter is 1 upon 4. 3/4 means 3 upon 4. Okay, children. And suppose I had something like 1 and a quarter. That all, of course, I will explain later. 1 and a quarter means it will be 1 and quarter. Clear? Let's see some textual now. So writing half, quarter, children, you can see this, which I've already told you. Half, if you have to convert into equivalent fraction with denominator 10, you have learned this, right? With denominator 10. How do we do that? 1 upon 2 into one number which will give us 10. And you know, numerator and denominator we have to multiply by the same number. So that is none other than 5. So 1 into 5 upon 2 into 5, which will give us 5 upon 10. And you know, 5 upon 10 in decimal form, how do we write? We write as 0.5. Okay. So 1 upon 2 into 5 gives us 5 upon 10, which is 0.5. And if you are multiplying by 50, 1 upon 5, 1 upon 2 into 50, okay, then that will give us 50 upon 100, which is 0.50. Is it very clear, children? So either 1 upon 2 you can write as 0.5 or 0.50. Okay. So half is written as 0.5 or 0.50. Quarter and 3 quarters are written as, quarter is written as 1 upon 4, 3 quarter is 3 upon 4. Now how do we convert that into decimal fraction, children? Because 10 is not divisible by 4. So denominators of 1 upon 4 and 3 upon 4 cannot be made into fractions. We cannot make that into fraction like how we did 1 upon 2. Okay, children? So therefore, with multiples of 10. So what we can do is 4 into 25 gives us 100. So you cannot have a denominator 10, but you can have a denominator 100 with 1 upon 4 and 3 upon 4. Understood, no, children? So 1 upon 2, you multiply by 5, so you get a denominator 10. But in the case of 1 upon 4 and 3 upon 4, we cannot have 10 because 4 multiplied by any number is not going to give you 10. Right? No? 4 2s are 8. 4 2s are 8. 4 3s are 12. So there is no 10 anywhere in the 4's table. So 4 into 25 gives us 100. So the denominator can be 100, children. Hope this is very clear and understood. So a quarter is 1 upon 4 is equal to 1 into 25 upon 4 into 25. So that is 25 upon 100. In decimal form 0.25. I told you 25 upon 100, 2 zeros. So you'll write 25 and you'll say 1, 2, 0.25. 3 quarters, 3 upon 4, multiply by 25 and you get 75 upon 100. Therefore 3 quarters is 0.75. 1 and a quarter. So you'll write 1 and quarter. That is 1.25 because 1 will remain as it is and 1 upon 4 is 0.25. So when you add, you're getting 1.25. Got it? 1 and 3 quarters, children. 1, 3 quarter. 1 will remain as it is. 3 quarter is 1.75. So 1.75. 1 and a half. So 1 will remain as it is. Half is how much? 0.5 or 0.50. So therefore, you are getting 1.50, which is 1.5. 17 and a half. So you'll write 17 and half. And half is how much? 0.5 or 0.50. Add 17 plus 0.50 is 17.50, or you can write it as 17.5. Now we'll go for problem set 40, children. Write the following fractions as decimal fractions. And the first one is 2 and a half. Okay, 2 and a half. How do we write 2 and a half? So 2 and a half, children. See, 2 and a half. So it will be 2 and half. Okay. Now 2 and half. We have written 2 and half. So now you'll write 2 as it is. Half is how much? You can write your plus. Half is how much? Just now we did the calculation. So half is how much, children? That's right. Half is 0.5. So 2 plus 0.5. Add them. 2 plus 0.5 will give me 2.5 as the answer. So 2 and a half is nothing but 2.5. Adding, you know how to add, right? See, adding will be like this. 0.5 plus 2. 2 is in the tens place and 0.5 means 0 is in the 2 in the units place, 0 is also in the units place. So 2 will come down 0.5. Okay, children. Next is 2 and a quarter. So 2 and a quarter means 2 1 upon 4. Done. So 2 as it is. Now how much was 1 upon 4? I just explained to you all how we get 1 upon 4 into conversion. See, 1 upon 4. this cannot be denominator 10. So 4 into 25, 1 into 25. So that gave us 25 upon 100. And therefore 1 upon 4 is equal to 0.25. Always remember. Okay, 0.25. So thus here also 1 upon 4 means plus 0.25. So add them, 0.25 plus 2, that is 2.25. So answer will be 2.25. Hope this is understood, children. Next is 2 and 3 quarters. 2 and 3 quarters. So 2 and 3 quarters, you'll write 2, then you'll write 3 upon 4. Done. 2 as it is. 3 upon 4 we got it as 0.75. So add that, 0.75 plus 2. Okay. Here if you want, you can put 2.00. 75 will come down, point will be as it is, 2.75. So answer is, children, 2.75. Clear? 10 and a half. Next question 4 is 10 and a half. So write 10 and half. Clear? So it will be 10 and half is how much? 0.5. That means it is 10.5. Okay, 10.5. Now fifth and sixth one, I am leaving it for homework. 14 and 3 quarters. 14 and 3 quarters, you are going to do it, children. I will show it to you. 14, 3 quarters, like this. Now you write the decimal answer. And the other one is 16 and a quarter. That means 16 and quarter. Okay. Last one I will do it for you, 8th one. 28 and a half. 28 and half. So 28 you write as it is plus 0.5. That means answer is 28.5. Okay. So 5th one and 6th one is for your homework, children. Is that very clear? Hope this video is very clear and it's understood for you, the conversions. If any difficulty is there, write in the comment box and I will clear that for you. See, this is how we are converting, that you are already aware. 1 upon 2, as I said, 1 upon 2 we can multiply by 5 and get the denominator 10. Okay, children, so it will be 5 upon 10. That's why 1 upon 2 can be written as 0.5 or 0.50. Okay, because either you multiply by 5 or you multiply by 50. So you will get 0.5 or 0.50. But 1 upon 4 and 3 upon 4 cannot be multiplied by any number which gives us 10. So that's why we go for 100. So we multiply by 25. And therefore 1 upon 4 is equal to 0.25 and 3 upon 4 is equal to 0.75. It's as simple. So this video, only this much. We go on for the next problem set with the next video. Thank you, children. Have a nice day.